Today, I will be reviewing the LEGO Star Wars Imperial TIE Fighter. I'll be reviewing the price, minifigures, the ship itself, and the overall experience you get from buying the set. This is a very exciting set for me, as the Imperial TIE Fighter is my favorite ship in all of Star Wars. I'm out of the red, let's begin. The set is the Imperial TIE Fighter. It comes with the ship and 3 minifigures, the set number being 75300, and is an 8+ set. First off, the cost of this set will be $59.99 Canadian dollars, and with tax it will be $67.79. It comes with 432 pieces, making its price per piece 13.88 cents per piece, or roughly 7.2 pieces for every dollar spent. The actual set, including all its minifigures, weighs 338 grams, making its price per gram be 17.75 cents per gram. I usually like to value it more by weight, because when looking at the pieces they can be different sizes, and like in this case, this set uses more larger pieces. Compared to previous TIE Fighters, this one is cheaper and has fewer pieces, and I believe it's smaller overall. The box art for this one is pretty nice. It shows the ship flying in space, which it often does in most Star Wars movies. There are explosions in the background and you can even see the Death Star. The back shows the play features with the spring-loaded shooters and an opening to put a figure in. Now it has been pointed out that the piece on top of the fighter is actually inaccurate. LEGO accidentally put the piece backwards and it's supposed to be rotated 180 degrees, a pretty small but big mistake on LEGO's part. The box also has some side art if you like displaying boxes that way, it looks really nice. Finally, there's Darth Vader on the top right, indicating this is a set from the original trilogy. The instructions for this set feels like it's part of a $60 set, if that makes any sense. Like its size and how it's just made overall looks pretty good. As a nice cover art, it's the same one from its box, but it's 1,000 times better than the white ones that we get sometimes. Just like the box showed, in the instructions it shows them putting the piece wrong again, so I guess it just didn't know what they were doing at the time. As mentioned, this set comes with 3 minifigures: the Imperial TIE Fighter pilot, a droid NI-LB, and a stormtrooper with the new helmet mold. With the set being $60, you're getting a figure for every $20 spent, not including the actual set. The first minifigure is the TIE Fighter pilot, and he's a really nice LEGO figure in my opinion. He comes with a mini blaster, and when removing his helmet, you can see he has a one-sided grumpy face print. Both his helmet and body have amazing detail with their prints, and even has waist printing. The printing also continues from his body to his legs. On the back side, you can see some of the back printing, but I don't know why the helmet mold is so high up. From pictures you can see the helmet is slightly higher in the back than it is from the front, but it doesn't go that high up. But you won't see the back side of him, especially when he's inside the TIE Fighter ship, so it's not really a big problem. The second minifigure in this set is the droid NI-LB, and in my opinion doesn't really need to be in the set. If they wanted to add another figure, I would have suggested a stormtrooper, as I would have liked that way more than this droid. However, it's not that bad looking. When I searched it up, I couldn't find anything except from this set, but it does look very similar to the RA-7 droid. I'm not exactly sure if it's supposed to be that, or another variant, but when comparing the two, it seems to be very accurate if it's meant to be this. It has a very nice alien-like helmet mold, which makes it accurate. It has both back and waist printing, making it look really nice. It does not come with any accessories, but that is fine, it's a droid. If you're a fan collecting droids, you're going to like this one. For me, not so much. Once you start buying more than one set, it's going to become pretty annoying to have this droid. The final minifigure is a stormtrooper with a new style helmet mold that doesn't allow its helmet to move. I used to not like them, but I've slowly grown to like it. It comes with a regular blaster, and when you remove the helmet, you can see it comes with a serious face print on one side. The print on this figure is pretty accurate with the helmet, having all the detail on the body, full printing, and even on its back. The only issue I see with this figure is that the waist is painted black for some reason when it's supposed to be white. When looking at any stormtrooper, you'll see very little black clothing of what they're wearing underneath their armor. But here, for some reason, LEGO decided to go with full black waist. Not sure why. It doesn't look too bad in my opinion. I don't really mind, but for accuracy, it's not that accurate, I guess. Overall, really nice stormtrooper, and I'm happy to add it to my collection. Overall, the figures are pretty good. Again, I don't really care too much for the droid that it comes with. Once buying more than one set, it's going to be pretty annoying to have multiple of them. But if you plan to buy one set, you will be very satisfied with this figure collection. Building this set was fun and rather short. Both of the wings are the same in terms of design, so building it's going to be the same build process. It uses more large plate pieces, which makes sense for its design. It is smaller when looking at other TIE Fighters, but it still gives off the 100% the idea that this is a TIE Fighter. It looks like it, and for that I love it. On the inside of the wings, you can see it's just black, so it doesn't have the gray lines that it also has on the exterior like in the movies. However, I think it's fine. Adding those lines may have made the wings a bit thicker, and they're already thick enough. It has 2 spring-loaded shooters in the front, and they can easily be hit from the back just by pressing on these. To enter the inside, there are 2 openings you can use, the top and the front, so the fighter can fit easily right between them. There are no studs to hold the pilot in place. However, it is a tight spot, so he doesn't wobble that much when flying it. The only loose pieces in the set is the top here. It sometimes falls out when you're flying it. The biggest downside to this set, it has to be in the front with this dark gray piece. For some reason, LEGO used dark gray when using this piece, and when they could have just made it light gray. There's really no excuse for why they didn't, but it is what it is. Really good build overall. The only change I would do would be that gray piece and maybe secure the top, and that's about it. I really like it, and when having it on display, I can just see a TIE fighter. Alright, now it's time to rate the set. I like to rate my sets 1 out of 12, 10 being a really good set, meeting the expectations, with 11 and 12 going above and beyond. You can think of it as a scale from 1 to 10, with 11 and 12 being my personal bonuses. That being said, I would rate this set a solid 8 out of 10. It is a nice set with very nice minifigures for the first purchase. This is my first LEGO TIE Fighter and I love it. To be fair though, I love all the TIE Fighters, so my set may be a bit biased there. For $60, it seems fair compared to what LEGO's charging these days. It's fun to play with and it's a nice display for a small collector like myself. I bought a second one because I liked it so much, and I was on my way to buy my third when I was told to stop. If you don't have a TIE Fighter and you want a LEGO TIE Fighter, this is still a good buy in my opinion. If you're a fan, you will love it just like I do. There are no other TIE Fighters right now, but this one is retiring soon, so they might release a new one probably very shortly. Thank you for watching my review. If you want to support me or watch more reviews on LEGO Star Wars, you can check out my channel. I plan to review any LEGO set I buy. Have a good day!